Hello everyone, this is Debbie Henderson from Debbie's Designs. Welcome to my weekly afternoon tea time and a card. I'm just going to give it a few seconds for everyone to find me. I can see you guys hopping on. I'm trying something different tonight. You guys know I've been having issues with seeing comments, so I turned my iPad the other way. I'm going to see if that's going to help or not. So hello everyone. So tonight we are going to be, I'm going to show you how to create a disappearing 9 patch card. So if you guys, any of you guys are quilters, you're going to love this. So I'm using the Flowers of Friendship stamp set and the Flowers and Leaves punch. I almost said die. And just a few announcements before I get started. I just want to bring this up again because every time I do, people don't realize that I'm doing this. These are my adhesive packages. They make great Christmas gifts. I've had such a huge response for Christmas. So let me show you. There's a belly band on the front that slides off. And on the inside, of course, I have my little thank you note and my little treat. There's a little treat in there for a thank you. We've got mini glue dots, dimensionals, mini dimensionals, tear and tape, and liquid glue. And then I'm throwing in a blending brush for free as a thank you. And like I said, there's a little thank you note in there and a little treat that I don't want to show. But I am selling these. I just restocked, so I've had to make these 3 times. So you guys, you love these, and I'm so happy. Oh, I think I just put the treat holder right in my screen. If you stay till the end of my card making tonight, I will draw a name for the card, and then I'll draw a second name. I have one more pack of an embellishment share this time. This is all from the mini catalog, and it's all little packages of embellishments. And I'll tell you what you need to do once we get there. Okay, so tonight's card, as I said, is the disappearing 9 patch card. For those of you that are quilters, this is what it looks like. So some of this might look familiar to you guys. And I also added, I'm going to bring the flower in close. I added some Wink of Stella around just the tip of the petals and then the tip of the leaves, so you can see the little bit of sparkle there. So that's what I'm going to show you how to create. So let me bring in what we need. And of course it's called the Disappearing 9 patch, so that means we need 9 pieces of designer paper. And this one is from the Pattern Party. And as long as they're 9, it doesn't even have to be from the same package. You can just mix and match designer paper. So look, these are 1 by 1. You guys that hoard your designer paper, 1 by 1. You can make a ton of these. I've got Granny Apple Green for the leaves. I've got Poppy Parade for the flower. The card base is 5.5 by 8.5, scored at 4 1/4. I'm just going to go ahead and fold that. And then for the squares, the one that goes under the designer paper, 3 1/4 by 3 1/4. And then we have 2 pieces of basic white, and these measure 3 by 3. This one I cut just a tad smaller, and you'll understand why. So very easy. The first thing we're going to do, I'm going to put some adhesive. Lots of adhesive. I'm just going to fill this up. You could use the adhesive sheets if you wanted to. Now I got to decide, and you know what? This is all scrambled now because I cut it and moved it around. So I need to decide how I want my squares. So I'm just going to position, let me see. I'm going to put the solid colors. Now I don't want that one. Let me see. I'm going to put them this way because these won't end up the way you see them anyway. So I'm just going to start gluing those on my white. When I'm done, I might have to trim the ends. Just make sure they're butted up right against each other. Oh, I got sticky stuff all over my nail already. The most important part is make sure that it's nice and straight on the inside edge, because we're gonna keep going. Let's see, I'm gonna do the yellow one next. So right now we're just going square to square. So it's gonna be a three square by 3 square, large square. How's that? Okay, so there's, I can see a little bit there I need to trim, so let me bring my trimmer in. Of course, that's the other end of the counter. I'm actually just going to go around and trim all 4 sides, make sure that they're all equal. I'm just taking like a smidgen off. Okay, so now the first thing we're going to do, we're going to go right in the center at 1.5. Okay, so there's 2 pieces. Now we're going to do the same thing this way at 1.5. So there's 2. You're going to end up with 4 pieces, 1.5 by 1.5. Now it's up to you how you want to arrange them. But the way I did it, I just used the little squares right here in the middle. But I'm actually going to take this one and put it down here. And let's see, we're going to put that one there. And that one, nope, we don't want to do that because we get 2 green ones. So I'm going to have to keep moving these until we have patterns. Now these are the same. What if I turn it this way? Oh, see what's happening this time. They're almost the same, but I think that's okay. I can't see how else. I think we're going to have to keep them that way. Isn't that weird? Oh, I did do them differently here. Wait, I'm going to follow what I did here. I've got the little square at the bottom. That's what I did. One at the top. It's still going to work that way, though. I have to peek. I can't remember how I did this. Okay, one at the top, one at the bottom. That's what it is. And then we're going to do one at the bottom. And where's this one going to go? Right there. Okay, I got it. That's like a puzzle. Okay. See how cool that is? But you could do it any other way. As long as you start out the same way and end the same way. Now we're going to glue them again. Okay, so now I'm going to go this one. Number 2. Number 3. And number 4. Now I got to trim them one more time. Just the way that they're cut in half. They might not come out exactly straight. So just go ahead and trim. I kind of have to jam this down because I'm going through 3 layers now. And this one is almost perfect. See, I didn't cut off that much, just a little bit on each side. So there's that. And I'm going to glue that to the Poppy Parade layer. So that's this one. And look how pretty the Poppy Parade is as a background. It just makes all those colors pop. Okay. Oh, you know what I forgot? I forgot a piece of white. Hold on. Let me see if I have one all cut out here. Let me see. 5 1/4 by 4. I totally forgot that one. Now we're going to go ahead and stamp all of these flowers. So I am going to be using Poppy Parade ink and these 3 images. So I'm going to start out with the flowers. I'm looking for my paper pad so I don't stamp all over my counter. Okay, so I'm just going to try to follow what I did here. Make it easier. So I'm just going to add one right there. I'm going to add one down here. Then I'm switching to the smaller flower. One up here. And then I've got two up here. And then the sentiment. Now I want to make sure my sentiment is going to be straight. So I'm going to use my grid paper. Look how perfect. I used the line right there. It's perfect. Let me turn this around. I'm going to add this right here. Hopefully I'll get it perfect on here too. There we go. So now I'm going to glue this to the card front. Whoops. So what I did, I just followed this card, but you guys, if you do this, what I did is I kind of laid, before it was stamped, I laid this where I thought I would want it. And then I just figured out where I wanted my stamp. So I would go like this, move it, and then stamp. Very simple. We're going to glue this in place. It's going to go right here. And I'm going to actually put this side by side. And you can see how different they look just because of the placement of the designer paper when I first did it. This is going to go on the front. Whoops, I almost put it upside down, you guys. You ever done that before? I'm sure. And I need two of each flower. So there's two of those. And then I'm going to do the green, the granny apple green. I need one little one and two big ones. Okay, so let me move all of this scrap stuff away. And we're going to glue the two large ones together and the two little ones. And you're just going to move it over where the cracks are between each petal. Isn't that a professional way to say it? The cracks. I'm going to take a mini dimensional. Whoops, I moved that one. I'm going to put that on top. And then I'm going to fluff up the petals by bending them towards the center. Now look how pretty that is. And then we're going to glue that right in the center of the little quilted layer. And in the middle of my flower, now this looks like a hot mess because I colored some of my bling. I'm going to use, and this is from the Playing with Patterns resin dots. I think I needed red ones, so I just colored the yellow ones some time ago. Okay, now I just lost one of my petals. Now where did that go? You know what? I'm not gonna even bother looking. You guys probably can see it, but I can't. I'm just gonna do another little one. Things just seem to disappear on me. Okay, I'm gonna flip these over. What I'm doing is that when they come out, they're a little curly, and that's usually what I use for the front. So I'm just flipping them on the back. I'm gonna add some liquid glue. I still can't see your comments, you guys. I'm gonna tuck one right there. Tuck, tuck, tuck. And now I'm gonna bring my Wink of Stella, and all I did was touch the tips. And it looks really cool. Instead of coloring the whole thing, it just looks really cool by doing the tips. And when it dries clear so you don't see that outline. Okay, I'm just gonna finish doing the petals. Hopefully you guys can see that. I'll hold it up to the light again, or to the camera. Okay. Hopefully you can see the shimmer and shine. And the last step, I'm going to add a bumblebee trinket. See right here, you probably missed it. And dig one out. And these are so cute. I'm just going to use my mini glue dots. I'm going to add 2 of them. And I'm going to press that in place. And there is my card. So I love that the designer paper came out different than the first one I made. Okay, so because I used a bee on this card, and I'm going to flip my iPad back to the way it was before. Because I used a bee, I need you guys to comment B, B-E-E. I need to pick 2 numbers, so let me pick 2 numbers. Okay, so that's it for my card tonight, everyone. I want to wish you guys a happy Thanksgiving. And on Friday, I will be back on my Debbie's Designs business page. I'm going to be showing you guys how to assemble your paper pumpkin treat boxes. And I'm also going to be showing 3 projects using the die cuts, the printed die cuts. So Debbie's Designs, 7 p.m. on Friday, 7 p.m. Eastern time. Have a good Thanksgiving, everyone, and I hope to see you on Friday. Have a good night.